said there is that you want third-party games to be best on Xbox One, Xbox One X. Sorry.
Yeah.
How do you kind of balance that with games that have deals? For example, let's look at Destiny 2. It was announced that it's going to run at 30 frames per second on Xbox One X, and that is a game that you can, according to the technical specifications, be run on Xbox One X at 60 frames per second. But then, obviously, they're in a situation where they can't have it run better on the Xbox than on the PS4 because they have a deal with Sony. Like, are you going around and encouraging people to kind of make that jump and, really take... How do you balance that when you've got multi-platform games that all have some allegiance to another platform and can't look better on one than the other?
I'm going to struggle to not get myself in trouble on this one. You mentioned earlier my developer background. Like, I started at Microsoft as a programmer. I've been around game development since the launch of the original Xbox. I'll just say, I'll say it. I don't know anything about other development deals. So you mentioned some things around clauses and stuff that I don't know anything about. But if anybody was to do a deal to hold back technical innovation on a video game anywhere else, that doesn't feel good for the industry to me. Right?
Sure.
That's I've said I'm not one who's a fan of going out and doing deals so that a certain skin isn't playable on a different platform or a different strike. And people will come and say, hey, you guys did that first with Call of Duty way back in the day. I wasn't in this position when that happened. That's not me ducking responsibility for it, but I didn't make that call. But the deals that we do now, and you saw our third-party relationships on stage with Shadow of War, with Assassins, you're not going to hear them say anything about, hey, a certain character that's not playable. Right. And I'd never go into a situation where I said, you can't do something that's possible on another platform in order to benefit. I don't think I haven't seen those deals. If that started to happen in the industry, I don't think that's a great thing. I don't know that it has happened.
Yeah.
So I know right now the technical capability on Xbox One X is beyond, like, I look at like Pro, Slim, S is kind of in one category, and then you've got a box, as you said, that can natively do a lot more.
Yeah.